Hi guys, welcome one more time to one of my videos. In today's video, I have a really funny story to talk about. We are diving into the journey of a lifetime. We are following Spyro as he's made his way from Los Angeles, California, all the way to Saint Helens, Oregon. This statue was actually on the E3 on the year 2000 to promote the last Spyro video game, Spyro Year of the Dragon. Let's gonna start making a timeline. We start with May 11, 2000. The E3 was the world's most important annual video game trade show. It was held in Los Angeles from 1995 to 2019. It served as the industry's biggest stage for companies to reveal new video games and new hardware. At this E3, we have tons of new video games coming out. Some of them for the new PlayStation 2 that was coming out soon. I think there was some demos such as Metal Gear 2, and Nintendo was introducing the GameCube and Xbox was introducing the Xbox. But there is something interesting. We have Insomniac, which we know them since they are the creators of Spyro the Dragon. Insomniac was presenting the new and the last Spyro game. This was named Spyro Year of the Dragon, and it was scheduled to be released on October 10, 2000. PlayStation 2 was coming out on October 26, 2000, and Spyro was coming out on October 10, 2000, just 16 days different. Now you're gonna think, why Insomniac didn't release the video game for the PlayStation 2? You know, new system, better graphics, why? I will give you the answer in a little bit. This booth on the E3 was hosted mainly with Insomniac. Universal was not involved. Insomniac display was massive and it was really cool decorated. We had the whole area that it was covered up with flames, with a big logo, really cool Spyro Year of the Dragon. Then we have a bunch of dragon eggs all over, and then the most iconic one, the statue of Spyro. He was sitting on top of this display for 3 days, and in my opinion I would freak out if these things fall over me. Some of you guys asked me about the dragon eggs. I had no idea where they are. I know you guys asked me for the size. They are like 7 feet tall and some of them light up, but that's the only information that I have. Now here is kind of like the sad part of the story. The E3 ended on May 13, 2000, which is just only 3 days. And there's some people asking to Insomniac, hey, what are you gonna do with Spyro with all these eggs? And Insomniac respond, we don't want none of them. Spyro is over for us. We want to focus on a new franchise for the new PlayStation 2. And that's the reason we didn't release Spyro Year of the Dragon for the new system. Now, how the statue ended up in Oregon? That's everybody's question. Insomniac and other gaming companies were sharing this massive, I'm telling you, massive warehouse with another person that he had a huge car collection. This warehouse was located in Forest Grove, Oregon. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures over here. I had to ask for permission, and I'm gonna make sure to cover everybody's face. With time, Insomniac and other companies moved from that warehouse, leaving behind Spyro and the eggs. Naughty Dog was also sharing part of that storage, and they left behind Crash Bandicoot. Spyro, Crash, and the eggs now remain on the same warehouse from 2000 until 2015. In 2015, the owner decided to sell his entire car collection, and Spyro, Crash, and the eggs needs to go somewhere. That somewhere is the Arc Arcade in Astoria, Oregon. They made it all the way to Astoria, and as we can see over here, Spyro was displayed on top of the arcades, Crash Bandicoot was on the other side of the arcade, and it's the same with the eggs. But in other words, everybody was all together. Sadly, this arcade shut down in 2017. Crash Bandicoot was sold privately to this family in Goldendale, Washington, and they decided to display him on the outside of their business. He was, as we can see over here, sadly, they shut down this business on June 12, 2018, and somebody purchased Crash Bandicoot. We don't know who, we don't know where is he now, but I hope he's in a good home. Meanwhile, the eggs and Spyro remain missing since the art arcade in Astoria shut down in 2017. Now we are in 2021, Saint Helens, Oregon. This old man decides to purchase this old gas station because he wants to do some work and he wants to use it as a storage. But this gas station was hiding something special, and inside that, it was Spyro the Dragon. The owner didn't know what was a Spyro. He never entered the room because he was terrified. He never touched the statue. He didn't even see that the wings were on the other side of the room, so he didn't even know that the Spyro was a dragon. He keeps calling Spyro the purple lizard, and I understand why. I also feel bad because he never interacted with the statue, so the statue remained exactly the same since 2021 until 2026. Years pass and the owner started forgetting that he owned this gas station until I reached out to him last month and I was able to take Spyro out. Also, keep in mind that he is more than 80 years old. That's the reason I say that now I can understand how he forget, because I have my grandma and she forget things. And this is how Spyro traveled from Los Angeles, California, all the way to Saint Helens, Oregon. A 26-year trip. He started his little trip on May 13 on the year 2000, and he finally finished his trip on May 18, 2026. And that is everything that I had right now. If you like this video, thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. If you have any question, please, be respectful for God's sake. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next video that I will be posting more Spyro very soon. I have a new surprise. I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.